What is something that you do for 8 hours a day, have two 15-minute breaks, and get a 30-minute lunch? Now, am I describing life in corporate America or our education system? In today's video, I'm going to share the top 5 reasons why our education system is outdated and flawed, specifically designed to keep you dumb, compliant, and poor. In the comments below, tell me if you agree that our education system is outdated. What would you change, and what else do you think should be taught in school? Reason number 1, the trade of time for money. Our current education system traces back more than 200 years to figures like John D. Rockefeller and other industrialists of the 1800s. Why did they establish this model? Because factory owners demanded compliant, obedient, and docile workers who would adhere to schedules and follow instructions. The conventional classroom setup with 8-hour days under teacher supervision served as the ideal training for this purpose. Even today, our education system continues to prepare us to excel in tests, secure good grades, proceed to college, and then repeat the cycle. We're groomed to enter the workforce, land a good job, working for others, earning a fixed wage, having little control over our time or finances. This pathway has been ingrained as the epitome of success. But here lies a significant issue. We're no longer in the 1800s, yet our education system remains unchanged for over 2 centuries. We're now in the digital age, not the industrial age. Despite this, those who deviate from a traditional education path are often criticized. But why? My suggestion: education itself isn't the issue. I deeply value learning and self-improvement. However, our education system is flawed. It pressures us to conform, surrendering our time and decisions to others' directives. It's crucial to recognize the worth of your time by cultivating skills that empower you and are in demand. Make choices that are aligned with the life you aspire to lead, and recognize that our modern education system often diminishes your unique abilities, hindering your potential to create, produce, and thrive, while neglecting vital life skills like money management. It's time to reclaim control over our money, power, and most importantly, our time. Reason number 2, financial literacy. The number 1 problem in today's generation and economy is the lack of financial literacy, believes Alan Greenspan, former chairman of the Federal Reserve. Let me ask you a question. What's one essential thing every contributing member of the American economy uses every day? Money. It's undeniable. We all use money in some capacity each day. Now consider this. How many of us receive formal education on money management and financial literacy in school? If your experience has been like mine, it's likely very little to none. Now for the critical thought. Why not? I mean, why not? Despite its undeniable importance, being something every single American needs daily, why is there no formal financial literacy education in our school system? The unfortunate truth? They want to keep you poor. If there's one key takeaway from this video, it's crucial to understand that there's a purpose keeping you in the dark about financial literacy. They want you uninformed and financially illiterate. Why? Because when you lack basic money knowledge, it's easier for them to manipulate you into spending unnecessarily, buying things you don't need, or worse, financing beyond your means. Remember, 70% of the entire U.S. economy, that's over $13 trillion, is based on consumer spending. Your lack of understanding becomes their opportunity to snatch your hard-earned money. Take back your control and empower yourself with financial knowledge. I didn't create these principles, but these are the ones that I abide by. Number 1, spend less than you make. Number 2, pay yourself first. Number 3, invest regularly. And remember, it's about the mindset, not just the amount. Number 4, avoid debt from excessive consumption. And number 5, enhance your skills and increase your value to the marketplace. Reason number 3, approach to adversity and psychological flexibility. Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. This verse comes from the book of James and encourages us to embrace adversity with pure joy. a philosophy that contrasts with what traditional education teaches us. The education system often emphasizes focusing on the problem, which robs us of peace, brings fear, anxiety, and worry into our lives. Consequently, many of us struggle when faced with adversities because we haven't honed the skills or received the education necessary to adopt the right mindset. To effectively overcome challenges in various aspects of our lives, including relationships, business, and finances. We're conditioned to perceive problems as inherently negative, reviewing conflict and adversity as unwanted experiences. Sadly, traditional education fails to foster creative thinking or encourage us to see adversities as opportunities for growth. Instead, we need to learn how to become psychologically flexible, in which one becomes increasingly comfortable and adaptive to situations and challenges that are initially uncomfortable. We should embrace challenges as chances to develop new skills, mature, and become more resilient and whole individuals. Hey friends, if you're getting any value from this video, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, financial literacy isn't taught in schools, and it's up to us to learn, to grow, and to build together. So please join our community by subscribing. Now, let's get back to the video. Reason number 4, identify your unique ability. Tim Ferriss has said that 99% of the people in the world are convinced they are incapable of achieving great things. So they aim for the mediocre. The level of competition is thus fiercest for realistic goals, paradoxically making them the hardest to achieve and are the most time and energy consuming. Our education system falls short of leading us to discover, define, and cultivate our individual unique abilities. Instead, it often pushes us towards conformity and dictates what we should prioritize. When everyone follows the same routes, pursues identical goals, and thinks alike, mediocrity becomes fiercely competitive, making it incredibly challenging to unearth our distinctive talents and strengths. We must embrace a bold perception of ourselves. I firmly believe that greatness resides within each of us. However, external influences such as the world, education, and culture often suppress this inherent identity. Our actions and accomplishments tend to mirror our identity, and what we do often tends to mirror the perception that we hold of ourselves. What we truly need is to believe in a compelling future for ourselves and recognize our capacity for accomplishing remarkable feats. Dr. Benjamin Hardy expressed in 10x is easier than 2x that by embracing our unique ability, we liberate ourselves from others' opinions and actions, gaining a genuine understanding of our authentic selves. Instead of conforming to the crowd, begin crafting a vision for yourself. Envision the person you aspire to be, the lifestyle you desire, the skills you wish to hone, your daily pursuits and passions. Dare to be bold, think big, and actively co-create the life you envision. Reason number 5, foundations. Refuse to let the education system and societal norms dictate what you should do or possess. Instead, begin asking yourself what you truly desire. We're conditioned to consume excessively, to compete with others even if it harms us, and to sacrifice our peace and aspirations by conforming to societal pressures that dictate our values and actions. Living according to perceived needs often leads to seeking constant approval and justification from others. This approach creates a life burdened by demands and places emphasis on scarcity rather than abundance. Focused on what's lacking, we overlook the abundance of blessings in our lives, lacking the capacity to appreciate them fully. When you operate from abundance, gratitude flows. It's about embracing the want over the need, functioning from a place of supply rather than demand, and establishing a foundation rooted in freedom. This foundation empowers creativity, boldness, and risk-taking, nurturing your unique abilities free from limitations. So build your foundation, define your unique abilities, become financially literate, value your time, and take your power back. Well, that's a wrap, and until next time, this is Ben Adams with American Money 101.